Hi there, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Steven, and today I'll be discussing something that's been on my mind for the last few weeks, and I just thought I'd speak about it. As we all know, since 2019, since COVID, the world was thrown upside down, and around now, around 2024, there seems to be the new normal, and everybody seems to be finding their new groove, and it seems to be falling into place. The only thing I think that's still struggling or finding a hard time finding its footing consistently is movie theater chains. They seem to be going by the wayside. A lot of movies that we thought would be blockbusters like Furiosa are just, falling to the wayside. And I think one of the things that's really changed how people go to the cinema or think about the cinema is the convenience of streaming. Now, I'm not saying it's an evil thing, but I think as of late, like we saw A Quiet Place Day One, it came out great numbers for this franchise. It's a prequel. The original cast is not even in here, and it still did amazingly well. It's a franchise I didn't think would continue actually after the two installments, but it's still there. It's going strong, and suddenly they announced July 8th they're putting it on streaming services, basically telling people, no, 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 don't go to the cinema. It's not necessary. You can watch it at home. Why why go to the cinema when you can watch it at home? And I get the convenience aspect. No problem. I 100%. But, Furiosa crapped out and it's unfortunate. It was a good movie. A lot of movies didn't live up to expectations. I think it's Inside Out and Bad Boys are kind of turning things around. Obviously, I think Deadpool and Wolverine is going to knock everything out of the park, and hopefully that'll kickstart a new campaign because I'm sure Disney will not put it on streaming services right away. I'm hoping not. But like I said, I think the big companies have been kind of making it a habit for us not to go to the cinema, to make it to go home, just to stay home and watch it from home. And I understand sometimes, like I said, sometimes you have, it's a budget thing. Sometimes the cinema's too far away. Sometimes you just can't make it in time. And sometimes, like here in Montreal, when it's minus 40 and there's a blizzard, I am not exactly excited to go out to the theater at that point, right? But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Back in the day, you had no choice. And I think, it's a shame that a lot of people are missing out on the cinematic experience. I mean, I saw the original Star Wars, saw Episode 4 in the theater, and ever since then, I love going to the cinema, and and I'm hoping that there'll be another movie that will teleport me to a galaxy far, far away. And I think at home, with all the distractions, you can pause the movie. You're not going to be fully immersed as in the cinema when you have no choice but to put your phone away. The lights are off. You got to focus on this thing, and you are thrown into that world. And I think a lot of people are missing out on that. But the big companies are kind of making it a way of life now. They're kind of like, I don't know, how would you say it, hypnotizing you to get ready, like a Quiet Place Day One. It made big numbers, and I was saying, no, no, don't bother, don't go to the cinema, don't let it make a big amount of money so we can continue making money or movies. Let's just stop all the way, like just end it. I think it's a weird thing that they're kind of getting people. It's becoming a habit. They're making it into a habit of don't go to cinema right away. We're going to tell you when it's going to be home. So don't bother. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money because obviously we don't believe in the product that we have to tell you to stay at watch at home and not go to the cinema. So I think that's what's really hurting movies. I think like Tom Cruise when Maverick came out and he said he wanted a cinematic release, a theatrical release for this, and it did gangbusters because people wanted to experience that, and he delivered a movie that did it. I think the big wigs of Paramount and 20th Century Fox and whoever, Warner Brothers, need to see if a movie is doing well, let it stay in the theater for a while. Give us a chance to go. Give us that experience that is truly unique. a cinematic experience. If you get fully immersed in that movie and are taken away, it's a fantastic feeling. And I think we're losing that. And that's a very, very crucial thing of cinema, is being immersed into that specific movie at that time. But that's my take. I think the streaming services, they're convenient, don't get me wrong. And like I said, a cold winter day, I'm all for it. But some movies, give them the chance to get out there and let people be moved by it. And that's me. That's what I'm thinking right now. You let me know what you think. Is streaming good, bad? I think it's in between. I think it's good. It's convenient at times, but there has to be a time and a place for it. But that's me. You let me know what you think. Share your thoughts with us. Comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Pass this on to the people. Start a conversation. Let me know. I'd really like to know what people think about streaming versus the cinematic experience. I'm very curious. Let me know, please. This is Steve from the Roundtable with my thoughts on the future of cinema. Bye.